Hey y'all, this is Angel. I hope everyone is doing great. I just want to check in. I know it's been a minute for me. I had to pull back because I had to deal with a few distractions. I had to get it under control and get my mind together so I can come back and talk to you all, you know. But during that time, when I pulled back, when I had to pull back, I was able to self-reflect and think about like how God has always been present in my life. I know a lot of people, they're struggling with being called by God. But if you really just think about it, like I had to think about it, He's always been present. There is a time that I can remember. I believe I was not two. I think I had to be three. Pretty sure I had to be three. For me to remember it, yeah, I had to be 30. But it was my family and myself. We all we were on vacation and we went to Chicago. And I do remember our family taking us to an amusement park or something like that. And my family, we were like, I can remember being outside and we were like in two groups. I was with the younger group. Nobody was holding my hand or anything like that, but I was standing close while everybody was talking to each other. And out of nowhere, I remember this lady, she walked up to me and she just grabbed my hand and kept walking. She didn't look down at me. She just looked straight ahead. I was looking up at her and she was just looking straight ahead, just walking. Not saying a thing, and I didn't say a thing, which I should have screamed, but I don't know. I don't even remember anybody saying anything about screaming if somebody tried to get you or anything. I don't know, but I didn't say anything. I know that. But think about this, that's a tough situation to be in. And my heart goes out to any and everybody who has been in a situation like that turned out a different way. But for my situation, I can recall hearing my cousin Wayne in the background saying, he was walking up behind me and I can remember him saying, excuse me, ma'am, you have the wrong one. And she said, sorry. And she let me go and I went with him and that was that. Now my young self, I didn't realize nothing. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't even think to say, oh, God covered me. No. But now that I look at it, I know it was nobody but God at that time. And after that, I do remember my mom making me and my brother take a picture. She didn't put us on a shirt. She put us on a flag. I guess so she'll be able to identify us in case that lady tried to come back to get me. I don't know. But I still have that flag. Don't have the stick that goes with it, but I got the main part of it. Now, I grew up in an urban community, if you know what I mean, and my school was in an urban community, my high school. So this guy never seen him before me. He came in the bathroom right after me, and he was smiling and everything. And I'm not the type to like try to freak out or anything like that. I try to stay as calm as possible and just try to navigate this situation to see how I need to, what direction I need to go in. Because there are levels to me, and God is working with each level now. But in that moment, I was just laughing. I'm like, why are you in here? Because I know me. I know when to escalate, when it's time to escalate. But I was just, trying to keep things cool and calm. So by the time I said, why are you in here? And I'm laughing, a security guard came in and told him, get out of here. What you doing in here? He got out. So in that moment, I knew that was God too. And I'm telling you, if you sit down and think about your life, you'll be able to reflect back on times when God intervened in your life also. This is not just something that happened in my life. It happens in everyone's lives. You just have to sit down and think about it. So with that being said, even with the people that's dealing with being called by Jesus, like, you got to understand, he has always known us and protected us. He has always looked out for us. There's not a time that we have ever been alone in this life. We've never been alone. So with that calling, like, if Jesus called you, I'm going to tell you now, answer the call and stay on the line a little longer. Ask questions through prayer, and I promise you, he will respond to you. He will answer you. Read your Bible. He'll lead you to a word. It's just, you have to just, don't be scared. Don't resist it. Because the greatest thing is to be obedient to God. Once you are disobedient, you're out of God's good graces, and we don't want that. We want to stay on his good side, because he's not trying to hurt us at all. So, yeah, just go ahead, surrender, be obedient, be patient with yourself, and be patient with God, so that you can hear him and you can hear him clearly. But yeah, he's always been there. And I was just thinking about that, and I wanted to get on here and speak on that today, because I know this is a hard time for a lot of people. But you know what they say, it get greater later. You just got to be strong enough to hang in there to see that later. And I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know you are going to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. The one that was in school getting in trouble for being a class clown. God got a sense of humor out this world. I know he do. Got to. He picked me. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about that, and also try to encourage someone who's trying to give up, because I know with this calling, this spiritual awakening, this spiritual journey, it can be rough. It's like you fighting for your life. You fight for your life, and then I gotta stay in this thing. I'm gonna fight for my life, and I'm gonna fight for yours. It's like that. You can't give up. These lives for you to save also. Like, you gotta stay in there. But on that note, stay strong, don't give up, and know that you are loved, because God is love.